Let me just look for
Are
Cesafi.
you gonna you're gonna pull up the intro, right? All right, welcome everyone. Good morning to the Cesafi Esports League, the main stage for the League of Legends tournament. Right now we
Mobile
have
Legends.
mobile Legends tournament.
Flipping.
Now at week two, it's very
Mm,
exciting. Last week we got to see USC versus going against two UC campuses, UCLM and UC Main.
We
It was
did.
very great. It was a great match. USC kind of won everything, but we have a new set of people. There, who are they, Martin?
Yes, sir. We do have a new set of teams going up against their own series today. We For the CEL main season group stage, we have match one, which will be the first match we'll be getting into. It's going to be CITU versus USPF. That's a match we definitely can't wait to see. Technological giants, no, going up against the University of the Southern Philippines Federation. So for all those fans for these respective schools, do invite your friends, support your school, support Cesafi. This is the first installment of esports in Cesafi. The Cesafi Esports League, although only is starting with ML, we have to give it our full support. We can't wait to see it go further. There's so many people to thank for making this event possible. We have sponsors like Virginia Food Incorporated, as well as the vast majority of the institutions that did make Cesafi possible. So do do jump into the live and show it to your friends. So we'll be jumping into the picking phase in a few seconds. But the second match that we will be having today is Southwestern University PHINMA versus CEC. That's approximately going to start at 11 a.m. But we are going to see. Share the live with the hashtag Cesafi Esports League, hashtag CEL Season 1, hashtag CEL, hashtag CLXUSC, and hashtag CLXUCLM.
Right, just to introduce ourselves. We're your casters for this game. My name is Oko, and I'm with Dumpster Fire. So it's gonna be a great match. Again, thank you to our sponsors at Virginia. I love Virginia. You don't understand. Like this isn't even about sponsors anymore. Like I
Mhm.
just genuinely love Virginia. You don't understand. New Yorker hot dog, that is my jam, bro.
Oh, for real, for real. Sarap gumising sa umaga sa tuwing naamoy na ang luto ni nanay. Tinapa, you know?
Yeah,
All
for
right,
real,
so
for real.
now we're going to be jumping right into the picking phase. We are watching the stream. So on your left side, which is going to be the lower left corner, the blue team is going to be CITU. Meanwhile, on the upper right corner, or the red team with the second band, is going to be ESPF. So we see already Faramis ban going into the mix here. Well, obviously, it's just a no-brainer to ban Framis. I don't know what kind of nerf has to happen for him not to be viable during these, during these 5v5 tournament settings. But insofar that he hasn't been nerfed, you just have to ban him. You just can't give anybody Framis these days. Oh, so we have a Leomore ban here from ESPF. They kind of don't want having that strong potential fighter. Speaking of fighters, we have Joy as well here, the Magic fighter being banned. So, what do you think is the play style here? In terms, just basing it off of the bans, what do you think the teams are going to try and go for in terms of draft?
All right, we got a 1-1 down. I'm back, boys. I'm back. Internet stuff really
That's
getting on my nerves. Valentina, obviously, really good pick. Usually Valentina gets banned really early on, but
yeah.
we do see CITU get that pick. We also have a Leslie, and right, really great coming up, actually USPF. Interesting. How do you think
Yeah.
these first few picks? What do you think is their game plan now? Dumpster
Well,
fire.
with the instant Valentina lockup, you really can't go wrong with Valentina. Anybody who has half a brain and can play Valentina is going to be a force to be reckoned with. So it's interesting that they did go for that insta pick. Um, Although, however, I have to give it to USPF for trying to for insta locking, straight off the bat, the Leslie just locked it in as soon as the as soon as the Valentino was locked in. They also took the Fredrin, the tank fighter. So we'll see how they're going to play around this comp. But CITU right now looking pretty strong. They already have enough magic damage coming out from the side of that Valentina pick, and then they also have a really potent fighter and also core. Uh, Martes right now as of the moment. And we all know how annoying a Grok can be pretty much. Alright, the Kaja secured here by USPF. Pretty interesting.
Do
We
you
have a
not
tank
think
land.
that Leslie was too early of a pick there, Dumpster Fire?
hmm Well, I
Do
mean,
you think
if as long as you can play around the Leslie pretty much, I don't think you have to be all too worried. ML is kind of a game where, although it is easy to counter, I mean, it is easy to try and find, gap closes, for example, in terms of countering MMs. But the best way to counter an MM counter is to just have good positioning and to play around your team. So I'm not all too worried with the Leslie first pick here. And considering the marksman already being banned, you kind of want to secure a good MM for your team.
All right, and we do see a Kaja pick.
hmm
Core Kaja pick comes from USPF. That's going to be a great hero. We've seen that hero multiple times. Really, really good at creating space. Really, really good at those engages.
I'm
So
kind of feeling a
already,
Claude pick coming out on the side of CITU right now. Yeah, they
well, we'll
could go for a
see.
Claude. They also could go for a Bruno, but we'll see. However, because they already do have a lot of damage coming out, like I said with the Martes and the Valentina. Also, I think they're just going to go for that sweet burst. Okay, with
All right,
Beatrix.
let's
All
go
right,
back to
and
the
up and up.
issue.
I mean, you can never have too many fighters. You know, it's, why not? Why not? I kind of feel like a Uzal pick would have been great as well, though, for CATU, in terms of entry. However, they already do have the Grok, so I get why they, decided to go for somebody a bit with a bit more damage.
But we've seen
All right,
that
a Lilia pick going up
previous
against the Valentina mid. Not too
Lilia.
bad. You got a Matilda too. The Matilda can pretty much go tank, but we're gonna have to see uh the way they go about it. We have a Kajakor. Okay, okay.
Yeah, Kaja Core.
That's
You mentioned
something.
that
That's
earlier.
something. Yeah, that's something. Both having the jungle emblems, we all know. That's pretty busted as of the moment. Very interesting emblem coming out from the side of Beatrix here. You can definitely tell she's in it for the damage. She's in there for the armor negation, and a little bit of a slow as well. So, all right, here we go. Right into the land of the dawn. Once again, everybody on your blue side, are the people in blue are CITU, and meanwhile here on the upper red corner we have USPF battling it out in the second week of the Cesafi Esports League. So meanwhile, it's not that much going on in terms of, I guess, typical rotations. I'd have to give it to the side of USPF right now because like with Akaja, of course, a little bit more mobile, and I feel like is a bit more mobile in terms of being able to get around the map a lot easier, especially with the dash that he has.
Alright,
So
I'm
as
glad I really got you on bottom. This Beatrix is not gonna have fun, but
Mhm.
she's gonna immediately like step back. It's like, um, so you already see the Kaja as well. They're really gonna hone in on this Beatrix and want to get her farm.
Yep, that's true. So meanwhile, I guess it's pretty standard, just farming out the lanes. We already see a little bit of congestion of the heroes in the bottom lane.
We're
This
gonna see
Grok will
engage.
be able to face check. He's gonna be seen by three people in USPF, but it's a Grok. Like what can you do? Gets bursted down pretty low, but he'll be fine.
Alright, yeah, he got pretty low there. Kind of worried. What is this top doing? It's very deep. Pulapos going into the
hmm
engage there. Is he gonna die?
Nah, I bet he's okay. I bet he's okay.
Asia is just playing around their jungler and now.
As they should. It is a Kajunga after all. So as you can see, Dredu. right now on this Martis. Pretty confident. He's just roaming around alone. I mean, when you're a Martis, really, you kind of don't need the vast majority of your team until you know a team fight actually happens. Turtle's going to be up. Uh, already a red buff
Already going for
initiation
that.
there onto the turtle. They're instantly going for it. This Matilda's trying to chill in the lane, tries to get a burst onto that rock, and I feel like
Oh,
it's
it's
gonna be the
gonna,
first turtle
yeah,
for the side of CITU, pretty much
pretty
given by
decisive
USPF. They did
turtle.
this, yeah, they decided not to go for the engage, which is kind of shocking for me in a sense because when you're a
The
Kaja,
first
you can
turtle
pretty much
is,
just you can pretty much just pop your ultimate and free the turtle. But then again, I feel like they kind of got worried for a second in terms of the team fight potential. Some with the ults coming in from the Lapu-Lapu and the Valentina, and the
yeah.
Barak too. It's just too much team fight potential for the side of CITU, at least right now in the early game. And ESPF did not want to um, contest that at all. So it's gonna be the first turtle for CITU.
It's
In
playing
terms of
against CITU here on the blue side. Already we are in a small gold lead coming from CITU, but I don't think that's much of a problem. Honestly, they're still pretty much the same level, more or less. Nobody is really going for kills right now. At least nobody can go for kills. They're both playing it really, really safe. This congestion here might spell something, but we still wait to see.
Mhm. All right, so it's gonna be a walk up here for the Grok. A lot of damage. Mm, we'll decide to disengage. So as at the moment, both teams are playing it pretty cool. We do see, however, because of the significant total buff, there's gonna be engaged
Oh,
over here onto the Lapu-Lapu. Will survive, however. Not a lot of engagement there afterwards by the Fredrin. He will make it out. No kills on the scoreboard right now, but there is going to be engaged. An ultimate coming from the Beatrice, and that's going to be Lilia bursted down. A double kill as well. Dale will bring down God of Cancers, and that's going to be 2 kills for the side of CITU. They already were leading in net worth because of the turtle, but however, right now, they already have a 1k gold lead. Pretty standard, and I think they're going to go and dive these two people here in the bottom lane. That
oh my
Matilda will
gosh.
go down with a flicker and first kill. However, this Leslie will survive.
Oh, that was
Wow.
a
Yeah.
really good sequence there from CITU. Just diving in from behind, just diving in from behind, getting those two early kills from that
Yeah.
Taja and fucking Lilia. It's crazy. That was really easy for them, and then just straight up tower diving just to get the rest of the middle and the other
And
team.
they took down that tower pretty quick too. So as of the moment, they're playing it pretty chill. Dredu's once again in the jungle, trying to
We're
farm it
gonna have
out.
a 3K
The top
gold
lane
lead,
is
which is probably not gonna be good because I think, well, it's still far away from a turtle, but already CIP seems to already be setting up for that space to be controlled. So that's going to be interesting.
yeah, all right. So there's gonna be,
That,
I think, an attempt at the buff steal. Will it be successful? I think it will, but Aisha goes down. The Fredwin already gone here for the side of USPF. There's gonna be a little bit more engaged. An ultimate command from the Lilia. Will this Matilda be able to escape? He has the dash, had the flicker out, but will be brought down by the Valentina. So much magic damage here. Oh, and the stop. He stopped the TP. God of Cancers alone under a tower. CITU
oh my
Kenny will
goodness.
take him down with the blades thrown towards his direction. That is going to be 6 kills on the scoreboard now for the side of CITU. Pretty dominant performance so far, and that will mean this top tower for them as well. You do not want a really fat Beatrix. That's just something everyone would like to avoid. However, we do get the counter tower here in the bottom lane. Uh, this Leslie, very smart recall. Notice that the crate will pretty much bring down the tower anyway. It decides to go for the recall back to safety. So now they're all gonna gather up in the middle lane. The middle lane turrets the only ones that are left standing. USPF trying to hold it down. Will be successful. Ultimate Command Beatrix will not connect onto anybody. The Federation able to dash right out of that.
This
There's
tower
not a lot left for
becomes to
this
be a big
tower
trouble
to,
for them.
yeah. Yeah, this Beatrix is really doing damage to that tower, yeah, outside of its range. So there's gonna be engaged here in the bottom lane. All right, they just pretty much back off. Supposedly, we have Kenny right now, just hitting at the tower. Will try and
It's so
engage, however,
interesting.
to try and
It's
secure.
really interesting to see how. I mean, I don't personally think uh, Red has been struggling in terms of positioning because they seem to be good on positioning. It's just that CITU gets those really essential picks early on. Like they
That's
immediately
true.
notice when someone is out of their
Speaking of
position, just
just
gets
being
that.
killed, that Leslie's instantly gonna go down. They're gonna go for a chase onto the Kaja as well. Is there enough food? He's terrified. Will be able to dash out with the help of the Matilda. And they think that's going to be the Kaja surviving that engage. But did you see how fast the Leslie got bursted down? I'm telling you, Dale already with the items that he needs to, make a lot of noise during this team fight. All right, here we go. A little bit of engage here by Credo. Uh, just try to zone them out apparently to take that tower. Decide to instantly back off right afterwards. This is the gameplay coming from the side of CIT. As of the moment, there's gonna be a lockout there with the wall. Uh, but like
USPF
I
is
said,
struggling right now. How do you think
oh
they're
yeah,
gonna get back up out of here?
yeah,
They're
not for lack of effort, not for lack of effort too. They've been
definitely
playing
not.
really good, but CITU is just everywhere.
I don't think USPF really has like a formidable person to tank all the damage with,
Yeah, they do
unlike
not
with
have the lineup for
Cebu
this.
having that drive and who really can just dive in and get those kills. Well, USPF is just kind of on the run right now, just trying to zone them out, but obviously this attack not gonna let them just like
It's
that.
already engaged. That's going to be the Lilia dead. Will not be able to pop her ultimate, and that's going to be the Fridrin falling down once again. So much damage right from the side of CITU. Did you see how they bursted down that Lilia just because he got connected with the Grok ultimate? Gone. Wasn't able to pop her ultimate. Wasn't able to time lapse back out of there, and she will fall down, and that meant the bottom tower once again for the side of CITU right now, and almost 10k gold lead for the side of CITU. Absolutely dominant gameplay insofar as the game has started. Right now, the Lord being a possible pick, very, very possible pick for them. Almost too easy, I might say.
Too easy,
There's not
too
going to be
easy.
a lot of contestation from ESPF. They're hiding in the high ground. And as you can see, ang Lord pinatay ni Dredo.
Oh,
All right. So I mean, pretty much, I guess. I kind of expected the game to go this way. It was realized that CITU had a bit more early to mid game lineup. Though I could expect things to lighten up a bit for USPF if CITU make a few mistakes. Give USPF the items that they need. Because if you have enough damage on that, Leslie, this Grok, this Smartest, this Lapu Lapu, no matter how tanky they are, they will be bursted down. But the way
you know
things
what
are
I
looking
think?
right now,
I think USPF just hasn't had their breakfast yet. I think they should just eat
oh
some
yeah, no,
Virginia hot dog.
yeah,
They
no,
should get
for
they
real,
should get that
for real.
Virginia ham. They should get that
Virginia,
Virginia Shorter hot dog. I swear, Virginia best
yeah,
breakfast food. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Not
best breakfast,
gonna lie to you.
best breakfast.
Literally, my favorite product, the New Yorker with like the cheese on. Oh,
Oh,
dude.
it's so good, absolutely, yeah, yeah. So that's going to be the turtle. That's going to be the tower. In the trade of the Lord, that was taken by CATU earlier. Now they're moving towards the middle lane. There's gonna be a little bit of poke. Ooh, look at the damage of the
Oh, this
theatrics
is
onto
not
that
gonna be good.
Matilda.
Yeah, this does not look good. They're just on hard defense right now for USPF.
Mm-hmm.
We are gonna see what they're gonna do next. I'm really not sure what else they can do. There's already like an 11k gold lead at this point. To me, that just
Yeah,
sounds like that just sounds like a bust. To be honest.
yeah, for real. I mean, if you look at it, nobody on the side of CITU has died as of the moment. I feel like there could be an inside joke for their team that says the first person that dies sucks.
Yeah,
I used
zero
to have
deaths,
that a lot on my
zero
side.
deaths, zero death.
Zero deaths, zero deaths. Yeah, yeah, a lot of pressure for CITU. Not dying. All
Oh
right,
my
defense
God,
still have this
10-0,
Grok just scouting stuff out.
10-0. Well, it's still the first game. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
still the first game. I'm pretty sure
It
ESPN
is.
is gonna come back. Is gonna come back on the next game and be like, all right, let's think about this. We just got we nasak. We just got wasak.
We just got yeah, no, for real.
We
But
just
you don't
got
want to be
wasak.
wasak. You don't want to be
You
wasak.
don't you don't you wasak.
Nah, you don't want to be wasak. It's like it's like the last thing you want to be. You know, anything but wasak, honestly. So yeah, insofar as the game has gone out, it's been a pretty much stable lead for CITU. These guys have been everywhere, taking the turtles as soon as possible, and the lack of contestation from USPF didn't really help them a bit either. They tried to
Yeah,
give them the turtles, but then they really stopped going for those team fights. So now the Lord is spawned once again. I think they're gonna try and get it for yet another tower, and I don't know when the pattern is gonna stop. I just hope USPF have a plan for this. Uh, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt that they know what they're doing,
yeah.
despite
Just
having
get engaged if they're
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
immediately disengage.
Despite being wasacked,
Besides this being sacked. Uh,
kind of hope they know
um,
what they're doing. All right, so if we look at the net worth right now, we already have an endless battle here onto that Leslie. Ton of damage, not entirely sure how much that's going to be, and if it's going to be enough.
I love the
All right, so
comments
there's
right
going to
now.
be
Like, nakulungan din sila na it's 10-0 right now. I
oh
mean,
yeah.
like, to be honest, same.
Murong kami sa una, 11-0. Yeah, no. It do be like that sometimes. All right, that's going to be engaged right now here. Dead. God of Cancer is already this Kaja God. It's just murder coming out the side of CITU right now. Falling people coming out the side of ESPF already dead. The last people remaining, this Leslie and this Matilda. Is it going to
They're
be enough?
gonna
The
kill
Matilda in the middle of everything, but there's so much stuff. There's not enough damage, and Dale will take that last kill and
James.
bring them to victory. CITU are your winners for this specific game. Congratulations to the victors, and congratulations to ESPF for a job well done. Once again, I have to say, it's not really something I can blame ESPF for. I feel like they kind of played their game. They played the game right. I don't think they made too many mistakes. They played it smart, but CITU, with the amount of space that was given to them, they just capitalized on that. Just took the road to victory without flawlessly, honestly, like zero flaws, just pure
I,
bliss.
yeah, no, for real. I don't really think, like what you said, I don't really think the SPF had like outlying problems in their gameplay. Personally, I just think they just got picked off really easily, and it's probably because of their lineup. Honestly, if we're gonna say if we are gonna blame one part of their gameplay, it's probably their lineup. They didn't really have an answer to that Grok at the end there. You had to start, so it's kind of a struggle for them to get around the entire team with that Grok in the middle. Um, so yeah, MVP goes to Beatrix. Easy, easy
Yeah,
MVP.
pretty much.
That was a great
When it
match. A
comes to the
116. They got to kill at the end there. Yeah, probably got to kill at the end there. Kenny is the one that screwed up the 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 zeros, the 15 zeros. No, just kidding. All right, congratulations, CITU for the first game. Yeah, no, Grok definitely carried that one. I think. So we are gonna hop on to the next game shortly after. What do you think should USPF do in the second game?
well, I mean, in terms of ranking and pretty much, in overall rotations, I feel like USPF have to put themselves in the map a bit more. I do notice that their draft at the time was a little bit more late game centered, a little bit more passive centered. But when you play against a team like CITU who can capitalize on your passiveness and will be able to take away your jungle in terms of the early game when you decide not to fight them, it's kind of hard for you to be able to, maintain a steady gold advantage or at least, enough gold to try and uh, build up people like your Leslie, for example, and you want to play around. I feel like they have to come up with a little bit more interesting draft in terms of heroes that can last in the middle and early game, because if you just go for an entire late game pick, you kind of see what happened in the last game. CITU will capitalize on that and will end the game before you guys can even get any of your items down.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a go fast, go or go home type deal.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen that so many times. Even where one team is planning for the late game, one team is like really heavily reliant on scaling, and then we just have another team that just want to go ham, just straight off the bat, immediately rotates to the money lane, just destroys their farm altogether. So very interesting. I'm pretty sure USPF is going to change it up a bit, and yeah, we are gonna come into this. in a short while.
All right. Stay tuned. Once again, share the stream, everybody. With the hashtag Cebu Esports League, hashtag CEL Mobile Legends 2022.
All right. Again, thank you to our sponsor, Virginia Hot Dog, Virginia Foods Incorporated, Virginia Hot Dog. I love Virginia Hot Dog. Anyways, all right, we are on the picking phase, everybody. Let's go. USPF now first pick, NCITU on second pick.
I didn't cure the pain. I harness it.
All right, the Valentina is immediately banned by USPF. I'm pretty sure that's a good call. The Valentina was definitely a problem in that last game. They really couldn't handle all that burst, even at the start. Crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I felt like it was kind of an entire team kind of difference, but okay, if they do kind of feel like that the Valentino was the problem there, sure, they can go for that ban, but I highly doubt CITU is going to leave Faramis open for the first pick over here. I think they're just going to take that Faramis ban as well. Or they leave it open for USPF, who knows actually.
Leomord banned. I mean, Leomord
Okay, so they'd rather not
is
fight
a
a Joy.
beast.
So Faramis right now is open. We have Kaja open as well. All right, Faramis already insta pick. So as of the moment, we have Kaja open. We also
No,
have the Martis
no.
open once again.
Arena's a transformer. Transformer place. Hello, please, please, do it, do it.
Transformers game. Yeah, now
Do
Optimus Pride.
it.
Optimus Pride. Oh
Ah,
no, they're already there.
what
With
a
the
tease!
Rusty pick.
What a tease! What a tease!
What it is, what it is. All right, so we have the Kaja pick here. I feel like there could be a Martis that goes on the side of USPF as of the moment. God of Cancers right now waiting for him to pick or swap. They're still gonna go with the Grok pick. Grok's pretty good bangod because when you start your first skill cast, there's nothing anybody can really do against you other than burst you down, and then in the early game, there's not really a lot of people who can do that, and you also have the chance of negating a Kaja ultimate when you do, use your first skill with your passive around, around a around a rock or something. Marty's being picked here for the side of
Yeah.
CITU. Very dominant. Yeah, they had a dominant Martis pick in the past. However, right now, in terms of comparison towards the last game, they don't have a lot of tankiness anymore, and apart from just the Martes being a fighter overall, right now I feel like in terms of magic damage, tankiness, and physical damage, USPF kind of have the advantage as of the moment. There's gonna be a Fredrin ban here by CITU. They noticed that USPF was doing a little bit good in terms of that 1v1 advantage in the top lane or in the XP lane with the Fredrin matchup, but we will see who they decide to go for in terms of banning. I feel like they can go for a Lilia ban or another mage ban, perhaps, to try and throw off. There you go, an Eve ban to try and throw
I
off the
mean,
picking from everyone side of CITU.
that Martis was definitely a problem for ESP. From early game all the way to late game, just early game, just being able to rotate and just get those picks really, really easily. So, uh,
Mhm. All right, so it's
Farsa.
gonna be
Farsa is such a good addition.
Farsa.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really go wrong with the Farsa. Especially with the amount of CC you have with the Martis, and the Kaja, in the mix. Because it's not gonna be a Diggy pick, however, to counter that, to counter the CC coming out from the side of CITU. They're gonna go for a little bit more mobility, a little bit more people who can dodge the CC entirely. We have a really strong
All
fighter here in the form of a Yu Zhong, and the Corling. So can't wait to see how they decide to go for these team fights. They have a pretty potent team fight as the moment. They have the Yuzong and you have the Faramis already, which don't even get me started on Faramis. There is right now on the other side, however, on CITU, a
we are
benefit
gonna see a
being
different.
locked
We
in.
are gonna see a really, really different playstyle coming from
We
both
are,
teams.
we
Actually,
are.
like they're giving up the. I mean, CIT is giving up their tanks and
Their
their
tanky, yeah, their
sustainability for
tankiness
more,
for
and
more
USPF is
mobility. Huh?
playing more
Yeah,
mobility and even just more
yeah. No,
more
ESPF
tanking
farming
of Grok
tankiness. Yeah.
and
It's almost like they kind of switched play styles, considering the first game and coming into the second game right now. So we will jump into it as a moment. So it is swap on your lower left screen. You guys will be seeing USPF, and on your upper right, or the red team, you will be seeing CITU. Once again, I have to say, Dale was a pretty insane marksman on that Beatrix. I can't wait to see what he's going to be doing on this Leslie. I've seen a lot of Leslie picks before during these kinds of settings, tournament settings, mind you, and they kind of end up being a little bit more supplementary in terms of how they pan out uh how they pan out during team fights, for example. I feel like it's not exactly like those grandmaster rank games where the Leslie kind of one shots everybody. It doesn't really get to that point because teams know what to do against marksmen. So right now, in terms of rotation, I'd have to give it to USPF. I mean,
Right. Look at this
the
graph
Ling.
right now, and this
Yeah,
this
I
this.
mean, yeah, and the Ling too on his own. Like honestly, you're gonna out
Yeah,
rotate a Ling. Like, don't be delusional. Just
gotta go
this guy
fast. You
can
just
fly.
gotta go fast.
Yeah, this guy can fly from one point of the screen or one point of the map to another, with absolutely no hassle. Just jumps towards these camps like it's nothing. By the time he gets enough damage, he can pretty much go for solo kills against this Leslie, which is something that the Leslie is going to have to take a is going to have to be really careful about. So
This Yuzong is going to be an
engage in the top
interesting pick,
lane. There's
though.
gonna be a call onto two people
Oh my
already
god.
gone. This farce just disappears. Wasn't even able to go birdie and run away. A lot of
Yeah.
CC once again. Like I said, coming out from the side. Uh, all right here, engage onto CTU. Kenny not gonna be a ball, but as I was saying, a lot of CC coming out from the side of USPF, regardless of CITU having that Farsa and the Kaja pretty much in terms of overall CC, they still have the Grok, and you have to be really worried about how tanky the
Yeah.
Grok gets.
Also
Yeah,
being
and
playing really aggressively. Right? Like look at this. Easy.
all
They
right now
immediately start
Dredu pretty much alone,
Dreadnought.
four people, but it's a Martis.
Oh, they
He will
couldn't
be
chase
able
him
to,
down.
yeah, he will be able to get out of it. Asmodeus Amogus. So the turtle is up. We'll see which of the teams decide to go for it. Is there going to be a little bit more contestation coming from both teams? We'll be seeing a team fight clash. So as of the moment, there are four people on the side of CITU gathered around the turtle, being started out here with a Gurak to try and delay it for the rest of his team to come 4v4 right now. It could be looking in the bottom lane with the two MMs just chilling in the gold lane up there, not really minding anybody else's business. Who will the turtle be going to? No one's getting really low as of the moment. There's gonna be an ultimate coming from the Yuzong. The turtle will go to that lane. Is there gonna be an ultimate? Yes, there will be, but there's so much damage from the side of
Oh my
CITU.
gosh.
There's three people gone from USPF already, and the lane, despite being able to get the turtle, will have to retreat, get out for the safety of his own life. Will
That was
go for the
interesting. CIT
savage.
was really careful in that
They were.
turtle
They were.
contestation. They were careful. They didn't want to initiate. They didn't want to see it. They didn't want to be the first people to be seen. Honestly, they just wanted to
Mm-hmm.
really set up that first, to really set up that burst damage so they
Yeah,
take them
a
out
lot
instantly,
of
which is
damage.
exactly what
Three.
happened.
Yeah, 3 kills instantly on the scoreboard, and you have to be really shocked because you kind of expected Faramis, being there to result in the win, for USPF, but fortunately they kind of got two people killed. Now in the middle lane, three people just ganging up. Uh, not a lot of things going on, but if you look at the net worth right now, it's kind of pretty even for both teams as of the moment.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Um, I mean, to be fair, that turtle buff was kind of passed around, and they got that 3 kills as well. So it wasn't really much more of a fair trade, to be honest.
Yep. All right. So yeah, in terms of rotation, once again, I have to say with ESPF Anubis just trying to get a lot of info for his team and not really being able to be bursted down as a Grok. I think that info is relatively super useful, especially for the side of CIT,
You're gonna
especially
see
for
an
the side of
engage.
ESPF right now. Yeah, so we're gonna see a little bit of engage as Modius right now recognizes he can't ultimate that Grok, because it could be used for nothing. There is a stun there onto two. Still nothing. A little bit chill over here. We have Dredo
Yeah,
hiding
both
behind the
teams
bush.
are
He
playing
can't go
very,
for.
very
Oh,
carefully.
they pull back
Smart.
McGrock. They decide to go for him. Will they be able to get him? Yes, they will. But there's gonna be an ultimate right from Faramis over there. Silence here. Dugo in the middle of everything. However, this Ling will be able to try and get a little bit more damage in there. There's gonna be a Faramis running away. Are they gonna go for the dive? Yes, they will. No, they won't.
No,
That
they
is going
won't.
to be, yeah, that is going to be a surviving for Ramis. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, CITU Kenny trying to get out. Yep, and he will make it out successfully. It is a Benedetta after all.
This is a free
I
turtle right here for
yeah.
USPF, definitely.
Oh,
Unless
not
this
too fast, not too
Marcus
fast.
is this unless this
Dredo's
Marcus is
here.
gonna
They
oh
decide
nah
not
that
to go for the
use on
contest.
the
Yeah,
yeah
ISO
that use
pops
on is gonna
the
be a problem.
yeah, Yuzong pops the dragon to try and zone it out, does so successfully, returns back to lane. So this is the kind of playstyle we've seen from CITU. These guys know when to engage and when to just back off, you know. Isa, they saw the Isa ultimate, they know it's not really worth it. Turtle's going down anyway, might as well back up and farm, and that's exactly what they did. So USPF right now hiding in the bush. That's gonna be engaged onto Asmodeus, getting really low, but oh, the amount of damage
Oh,
coming
the
out from the
shot.
side of USP of CITU is too much. Asmodeus, even with the ultimate pop there, by Dugo, isn't going to be enough as a Faramis. There's gonna be Dredo right now in the front line. This is a
This Marcus is
3v4,
gonna
and
get
it's getting pretty convincing. Say the least, Dredo falls down. It's gonna be two kills. Three kills, three casualties actually for the side of USPF right now, bouncing back into this game. They will be able to
yeah,
take
that
that
was
top
very,
tower
very
along.
unfortunate. That Farsa could not position herself well enough to in order to get that damage. And they tried to flicker in just to finish off that ulti, but unfortunately, the positioning was just too good. And
And Anubis will fall
ooh,
down in the middle lane, and Dugo will shortly follow. Yes, he will. That's gonna be a dead Faramis and a dead Grok actually
they just
for
keep
the side
shooting. They
of
just keep shooting.
USPF.
The gold, there's no gold lead right now. Asia is gonna
Yeah,
take this tower down. It's gonna be
and
good for USPF. Two towers down already on the side of CITU. They really do need to get on that. What's this pushing? And even that's that sexy vacations trying to get in there.
so there's gonna be a
Well,
little bit of a congestion of the heroes here in the top lane. I think TITU is looking towards that top tower and will want to take it away from USPF. You know, kind of think this is pretty juicy. The turtle has spawned as well. Pull it, go to. All right, here we have engaged here on the turtle side. Turtle getting pretty low. There's going to be a throw out from Anubis there. Asmodeus trying to gap close as much as he can. Anubis right on top of the turtle. Is there going to be a help from the grapple? There's
oh
going to be a
no.
Dreadu there taking the turtle with the retro. Engage here coming from the side of USP.
There's
There's going to
down.
be a jump onto Dreadu. He goes down. Yuzong, half dragon, half human. Already there with a
There's
knock up.
a
So
disaster.
much damage. He's going to be engaged. Jugo will be able to get that pullback onto Dale, and Dale will fall down. Not a good look here for CITU. Though they were able to get that turtle. A little bit of really poorly engaged
This
here. Yeah.
this Paramis and Ling does so much damage. Oh, this Parsa is vibing.
Yep.
All right,
All right.
crazy good plays coming from them. The you can definitely see that they're more confident with those chase downs. They
Mm-hmm.
really when they know that CIQ have them on the ropes, the Rock just goes running towards them. And especially with that Ling,
Yeah.
you can't really escape. You can't really escape death when you're in front of a Ling. Honestly,
That's true. With that amount of mobility, you just kind of hope your team's there to save you, or you're able to kill the lane before he kills you, because there's no running away from him. Kenny right now in the middle of three people from the side of USPF, but as a Benedetta does what Benedettas do, just dashing around, not really all too worried about getting caught or anything. Has the ultimate
oh,
available as well if he needs to make a quick escape. He's gonna be engaged here onto this. That will not gonna be enough, however. They decide to go back. An ultimate there. Pop with farms. Dugo will fall down. That ultimate pop will be there. Aisha already in the middle of everyone. Will try and go for the back line here. There's going to be a petrify onto Dale. Is there going to be enough burst damage? Yes,
Oh,
there is. Dale already down. CITU, do they have enough manpower to be able to go for these engages once again? They do not have Leslie anymore. There's not a lot of damage. Kenny, ultimate here from Prime Justine, but will be jumped in by Nisa. He's forced to back. All right. Oh my god, a lot of damage.
oh,
Really low. CITU Kenny trying to get out. Dredu in the middle of everything tries to go for the turnaround. Prime Justice, help him. Yes, there is going to be a little bit of help now. CITU Kenny will turn around the Grok, the sole surviving member in that team fight for
what
USPF.
happened?
I don't
Oh,
know. It's just turnarounds and counter engagements over counter engagements. These teams,
Asia immediately went for that Leslie just to cut off that damage. And
yeah,
for some reason, they couldn't secure a kill on that Parsa. They couldn't secure a kill on Kenny. It was just a problem for them not being able to secure kills because I feel like they were just being really being a bit too cautious, and then they end up being backlaned by Dredo here with that Marcus.
that is true. I
Um,
mean, Dread was kind of a beast. Jared is
Truly.
kind of a beast. He was kind of a beast there, going for the last turnaround, asking help from Prime Justine as well as CO2 Kenny to get that turnaround at the ending portion of the clash. Once again, four people condensed here towards the Lord's side. We'll see how the fight's gonna go.
This game could still go either way, honestly.
Yeah, I do
Either
believe
way.
that. Aisha, however, right now still has the ultimate. I believe the Petrify is ready for him as well. He can definitely go for that snipe once again. Lord already at half HP. CITU seem pretty dreaded to try and go for it. Nope, they give it the reset. They go for Dugo. Already bursted down. No more Faramis for USPF during this fight. Aisha, half HP as well, will not be able to pop that ultimate, and he actually goes
Uh,
down. The stun from Prime Justine into that ultimate, and now, God of Cancer will be able to pop that ultimate. Oh, but this ultimate sniper
oh,
here coming out from the side of Dale on CITU. That will be a free lord for
that's so
CITU. And
good.
now
So good.
we're seeing it.
Really good.
We're seeing the prowess and absolutely skillful, flawless gameplay coming out from CITU at 11 minutes, proceeding towards the 12-minute mark. That will be a lord going towards the bottom lane turrets of USPF. Will they have enough to try and defend this? This blue buff will be taken towards the hands of CITU. We'll go to the Farsa, of course.
They are going to
What
go
do
for
they?
these top and middle towers really easily without Lord on the bottom. Uh, ESPF right now is just going to rotate to that Lord. They don't really have a choice. Clint is just going to try
Yeah,
to do that just a little bit up top,
yeah.
but
You
we're going to
cannot.
Clint do at this point.
You cannot let CITU catch you lacking, bro. Not for a second, because these guys will smell blood
Anyway,
and bite,
anyway,
bite down
anyway.
all the way. All right. So
And Q's
meanwhile,
up and down, crazy,
look at this.
crazy.
Look at this. They smell blood. They smell
Daganun.
blood. They smell it. Oh, the recall will
The
enough
recall, he's gonna
time.
recall.
Oh, there is an engage. He gets stopped. Got him cancers in the middle of everywhere. He's just trying to buy time for his team, but it's not gonna be enough. Oh my god, the Benedetta, Kenny hunting him down, not giving up
Oh,
for a
that was
second.
that was
Oh, I was hoping that would happen, but I'm also kind of really sad for that Ling. There wasn't even a lot of space for his team. There wasn't a jungle to clear while he was trying to buy time for his team. But wow, the ITU Kenny sniffing out uh, that Ling. What a play. What a play.
But you know what? Space is space. Space is
Space,
space. And
space.
I think USPF really needs that space right now.
They did. They
They
do. They
went
do.
to the jungle for themselves, and now they're going to engage. The Parsa is going to OT. Oh my goodness. Yusong is already going down by Jedo. Crazy. The damage from this Marcus is absolutely insane. Already two down. Jedo is going to be targeted here.
Alright, he's gonna be engaged. You're getting really low, and Anubis will fall down by the looks of it. No, he will not. Will be able to make it towards the fountain in time. Dugo and Isa already down for the count, but Kenny as well is gone. That is going to be, however, a Dredu going home. Up to the team if they decide to go for an engage. Once again, the Lord already going to be up in 30 seconds. We're currently at the 14th minute mark. These heroes are getting a lot of the items that they need to try and counter the aggressiveness coming out from the side of the opposite teams. They already have the brute breastplate coming out onto this Benedetta. A lot of antique harass as well for this motives, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, so in terms of net worth, I wouldn't be all too worried, even if it is, say, a 5K gold lead, almost 4K actually, 4K gold lead. I'm not all too worried because at this point of the game, with everyone having 3 or 4 items or so, it's kind of pretty even still. They're gonna be hiding towards this bush. They're gonna be engaged right now. Autos Modius, Kaja, too tanky. Just bought a Tikaras earlier. They're gonna be engaged there by Dredu. Not enough damage, however, to deal with Anubis. This Lord getting pretty low. This is going to be the the third Lord of the game, if I'm not mistaken.
CITU really needs this Lord if they
All
really want
right.
to get it.
Yeah, but it goes to CITU. We will be able to get it. There's going to be an ultimate there. Dougal will fall down. No more promise. Ultimate here for USPF. Is there going to be enough damage? Yes, there is. This Leslie already hitting for so much, Dale. So much damage.
Oh
Anubis
my god.
falls down for the count. Two people left surviving for the side of USPF. We have Aisha and this Clint. We'll see if they're able to go for the hold here. We have a Clint passive to try and clear those minions. There's just not enough damage, but there's going to be engaged right in. The Isa Petrify already
This is
being
the
popped.
end. This is the
Is this
end.
game? They're
For
going to go
this
for the game. Farsa right now.
for the game.
Ultimating. Trying to zone them out. And yes, it will be the game. That is going to be another win.
GG's. Oh my goodness. Congratulations, CITU, for that win again. Straight win for CITU in the first match of this week. Crazy, crazy good place. Congratulations, CITU. USPF really did put up a good fight in this second match. Good. They had CITU run for their money. They really challenged them. They told CITU, if you really want to get this win, you gotta have to work for it, and work for it. Did CITU did crazy, very very nice game. GG's. We are gonna
Yeah,
go
GG's.
to our second match in a while. How do you think that game went, Dumpster Fire?
Well, I mean, in terms of the overall rotation coming from both teams, I think they both did pretty well. However, USPF did slip up a bit towards the end of the game. A little bit more mistakes coming out from them. CITU then being able to capitalize on those mistakes and ultimately showing us the dominant performance that they showed us in the first game and brought it home with those Lord and objective takes, as well as being able to play around their course a little bit more. If you notice, Aisha, as the Yuzong wasn't able to go for the backlines anymore towards the end of that game. Dale really upping up his positioning, and Kenny as well, just being another annoying force entirely for the side of CITU.
Show us your beautiful face and say it to us. But it's crazy. It was a great play. We are gonna go into a break a little bit, but it was very very interesting to see CITU
Mm-hmm.
turn their own gameplay around. They really told them, "Oh, we can play in different games. We can play in different fields. We don't need our tanks. We should just go for this right here." And really, that Parsa, that Leslie, like just Kenny itself, and especially Dredo. I personally think Dredo was the MVP of this game.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy good positioning. Really good uh, targeting and prioritizing the different heroes. When Dredo goes into a fight, he really goes for that Paramis. He really goes for that ring. Just
Yep.
really good plays.
All right,
All
so
right.
I guess that's pretty much it. Sums it up for our first series of today, CITU versus USPF. We have a 2-0 victory from CITU. Thanks to everybody watching. We'll go for a 10-minute short break and then we'll proceed to the second series. Stay wrapped up in your seats. Have fun at home. Happy Saturday, everyone. And once again, share the stream with the hashtags already there in the post. So yeah, we'll be back in 10 minutes.
We're back, Martin. So this is the second series of the game. So last game was actually a pretty neat game. We have here
Mm-hmm.
in our second series of the game, we have Southwestern University and CEC.
Indeed, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm kind of excited. The comment sections are pretty much riling already. A lot of CEC and Southwest fans to see each other or each other's institutions out in the comments. So definitely can't wait to see what goes on. I love the
Yeah,
profile pics here for CEC though. Cesafi
supportive.
Esports. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Southwestern though going for the girlfriend type of deals, like the baby buff kung tawagin.
The baby buff. Yung baby buff, bro. Alright, so we're gonna jump right into the picking stage. I think the two teams are ready now. So CEC is going to be our first bands.
Right, right. So right here, as we've seen already, the playstyle of Southwestern University from the opening. Last in Yora is actually pretty good with the mages, specifically his Paramis and his Sparsa pickups, and Zing Zhang Zong with the priority marksman pickups as well. Find the joy. Yeah,
Alright,
well.
so
What are your expectations though for the CAC? I know we've already seen the type of playstyle that Southwestern University has to offer.
mhm.
CAC, what do you expect?
Well, I mean, I can't expect anything from a team that I've never really seen play before, but I'm kind of hoping they can match the kind of tenacity Southwest has been able to show in terms of sticking with what their draft is good at.
True,
I
true.
hope they have that kind of I hope teams go head to head. But then again, CEC is getting a lot of hype karon sa comments, no. See, go CEC para ba ko'y tug. Taro nga jud. So yeah, go CEC. A lot of CEC supporters here for the side of for the CEC here in the comment sections of our live. Once again, to all people watching our live, share the stream, put in the hashtags. Who knows? There could be a raffle. There could be rewards. Share it. Let your friends know. Tell your insti mates to check it out. CEC versus Southwestern University is going to be the matchup here for the second series today. Yeah. All right. So a little
Right,
bit of technical issues as of the
yeah,
moment.
we're having technical issue right now, so very sorry everyone, and we'll be right back in a bit. But for now, let's stay tuned and continue to love and share the stream, and we'll read the comments section, Martin. Shout
Sige,
out
sige.
to sa akong crush mo og replayan 10 years ago.
Oh no, Miko Gacho.
I
Wala
can
gi-shoutout.
feel
Wala
the
siya
pain.
gi-replyan 10
My
years
heart
ago
is
na daw. So it
racing.
kind of hurts.
It really hurts, my guy. Really
All
hurts
right.
you.
A little bit of positivity over here. Good luck to both teams out. All right. From Lim Prabago.
I kapyot jud kay to zero ra ba muna mo. Ooh, or there's
Oh,
a bit of a diss right here coming
a
out from
little
Jim
bit
Dave.
of this.
Tweet our comment from the top side. Na chance si wala sila Bruco. Who's Bruco? Comment down below if kinsan is si Bruco, guys, no?
Broco. Yeah, I don't
Is it
know who
their core
Broco
player?
is.
Wait.
Hanami Tupas just joining the chat. Hui. All right. Okay na de. Oh. So this is the thread. Said kato ni comment og bangaag kontra si Isiha. Swerte scream daw sila. Drop ko ng ID. Think this is a Southwestern team, if I'm not mistaken. All right, a lot of support again. Once again, CEC. A lot of people um showing their support for CEC right now in the comment section. Good luck to both teams. Oh, my
oh,
Jirwin is watching
may
with you.
Jirwin. Blacklight International ini sila Sabah Gadiha. So, actually, supporters coming out from CEC and Southwestern University. No? So, supporting nila school.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Okay, so labon mag-wait guys, no? You can comment down below your shoutouts if na may pa-shoutouts. So ayaw lang ng mga explicit kayo ng mga shoutouts. No, ka ng mga nga na patakabaw lahi daig meaning guys, no? So comment down below and love and share the stream para dabo-dabo tagulingaw, no?
All right, so cash out daw si Lab. Lab. I know this name. I've read this name before. I use this a lot
Yeah,
during group works.
Yeah,
Labas mo,
yeah, yeah.
labas mo, labas mo, labas
Yeah,
mo.
labas
Hello,
mo.
hello.
I've heard that name a lot of times,
I've
my
heard
guy.
this name before. Yeah. Hala, gibasa.
Labas mo rara, guys. Labas mo. Pag kayo, SWU sa CEC. Okay. My bad. My bad. We're reconnecting to the game right now, everyone. So continue to love and share the stream, and we'll be right back. I'm sorry for the we're sorry for the technical difficulty that we're having right now, but we'll be back right away. So as for now, just comment down below.
Welcome to Mobile Legends!
Shout out to Nino Patrick Tumulak. Shout out to Legra. Alright, let's go Cebu City. So let's go for a little bit more positivity in the chat. Good luck teams. Can't wait. CEC once again. For the people just joining our stream, this is CEC versus Southwestern University. If you guys are from any of these institutions, do share the link to your respective instimates, as well as share the stream with the hashtags put down by the Cesafi Esports League Facebook page.
Pagsama-sama naman din ang dagi din ni this ang CEC o kani ato ang Southwestern University, no? Okay, sa comment section where sila mo nag-away instead of ato ang mga players, no? Nagduwa.
Pa-shout out CEC for the win. Si Joan Princess Panya Abapo. Alright, gitawag nag-AI ang uban teams. Very interesting comment section na.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're lobbying right now. So we're very sorry for the technical difficulty. So we're fixing it right away. So the re-lobby is being made right now. Pa-shout out sa CEC for the win from Joan Princess Panya Abapo. So here's a supporter from CEC, Martin. So to the supporters of Southwestern University and CEC, comment down below sa inyong mga pang-support, ano? Shout here's another shout out, Martin. It's Lucky.
Lucky. Yes, Lucky.
I know this name so bad.
Lucky Tico. Alright, so as of the moment, good luck towards both teams. The technical issues, I believe, are being resolved. As of the moment, we are having our team captains invited into the lobby. We'll be jumping into the picking phase in a few minutes. Stay tuned. For those who are just joining us, invite everybody, invite your friends, and get ready for the second series of today.
Yes, sir. I'm very excited for Southwestern University, though, considering that I've already seen them play. Will there be another La Senora type of all-star pickup right here against CEC, or will CEC actually take down the Titans right here for Southwestern University?
That's true. So shout out ko sa akong hero nga si Brian. Shout out sa iyo, Brian, from John Michael Puntillas. All right.
Go CEC, hatag go baksan sumni. Shout out ko sa akong uyab nga ako ray nakaibaw. Uy, kaluoy ba mo, boss? It really hurts kina, boss. Diba, ni kayo ni mga iro, may ambag, may pag... Oy!
Oh, redacted.
Uy.
Redacted. That was redacted.
Shout out ko Nemo never saying that word ever again or I'll get kicked out of Cesafi. From Maria Eva. Yo, Martin, you wanna say the word? Shout out ko Nemo from Maria Eva.
Maria Eva. Alright.
Time to drop the beat of the flash.
I don't wanna lose my casting career.
Nah, me neither. I think you're gonna have to wait.
Imagine saying that word, not me.
Alright, so we're jumping right into the picking phase. Joy already gone. Well, the Fanny ban, a little bit surprising. Natitigdag Fanny sa CC. We'll see. However, how this is going to, form the draft. Once again, I think they're gonna be leaving. Yeah, Faram is open. Laila ban.
There is a Lila ban. Oh my god, this is a very unique ban right here. They picked up the 1-1 for Dope D though.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna try and capitalize and take all the people that they weren't banning. Like a Martis,
To live is to
mm,
trick the
a
reaper.
Yeah,
Valentina.
Martis Valentina is actually the heroes of Southwestern University. They picked up La Senora's
Minecraft.
favorite
Diggy is
Paramis
my
pickup
name.
right here. So they picked up
Yeah, I think
Donya for Diggy as well.
I think CEC is gonna go for Valentina here. And they don't have a mage yet. Yep, there you go. Locked in
harness it.
and loaded. Southwestern University right now lacking a marksman. They can decide to go for
When the body suffers,
okay.
the
They lock
spirit
in the
blooms.
Benedetta XP lane instantly. So the bands come out then.
I am
Wow,
at the power of light
these teams
incarnate.
uh, have really thought this through. Like the bands and picks are just going in and out and through. There you go, Martis.
Do you think though that this Lila ban is a
And not a
mistake or not?
single worthy
I feel like
foe.
it was kind of planned because they wanted to have something that was open, which you know, which is pretty easy to pretty easy to do if you're second ban, because then you guys have the first two hero picks. So they decided to lock in the Faramis and the Diggy. I feel like this is something they're comfortable with. I feel like the Layla ban wasn't entirely troll. It was just kind of a faster way of skipping a ban,
That is
seeing as they
true.
didn't want to ban anybody. So while I was talking, the picks went down really quick. That's gonna be a Bruno Akai here for Southwestern University and a Fredrin. And I'm sorry, this skin is new to me. Uh,
Oh, sir, they're
oh,
going
okay,
utility
that's
after
it.
utility though. So like when you notice
Yeah.
Southwestern University going for this Diggy and this Paramis as a counterpart right here for CEC, they went for this Valentina for the Cold Altar and they went for Estes as well.
Nice this,
Cool.
yeah. Yeah, it's pretty easy right now. So once again, for people just joining us on your blue team right now, the lower left side of your screen, it's going to be CEC. All of the supporters right now from their stream, or at least in the live section, live comment section of our Facebook Live.
Welcome
And
to
on the upper
Mobile
right side,
Legends!
we're going to have Southwestern
5
University.
seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
Alright. So welcome to the land of Dawn, everyone. So this is the second series of the game. I mean, the second series of the day, week 2, Cesafi 2022. So this is CEC against Southwestern University. Martin, what do you expect right here from the drafts that we've seen coming up from CEC against the favorable the base drafts right here being seen from the first opening game of Southwestern University?
Well, clearly there's going to be a lot of more mobility on the side of USPF as of Southwestern University as of the moment. As you can see, the Benedetta already cutting that bottom lane wave in between the two turrets. And then, you know, we already have an Akai. Oh my god, a lot of damage.
Very
It's going to be a flicker though.
high output right here. Mid side, the little Wanderer, La Senora just rotating around the map, pulling down that aspect right here from the pull from La Senora. And Alon right here, just favoring down this mid side. This is a fair and all, a very stable matchup right now, Martin.
Yeah, if you look at the teams, they only have one mage that serves as their magic damage for the
But
entire
look
team.
who's rotating. KYST, Shuga in the middle of two people right now. Alon taking down, looking forward to at least terrify him at least once.
Terrified.
Shugad looking forward to
TC
dash in and out. Chiro God inside the bush, looking forward to back out in a bit. There will be another potential dash. We will go away, is it? But no, the
No.
splash is right there coming out from the side of Alon.
The fans out. So, you know, even if the Benedetta like dies, right? Whenever she's trying to like go for these kind of escapes, I feel like that's still time being bought. So as long as CEC, as long as Southwestern University is able to capitalize on the time and the rotations being made, just to kill this Benedetta, I feel like they can still take it ahead, especially if this Bruno, you know, gets his way and gets the items that he needs towards the end of this game.
True. And KYSC, I think he's just gonna trying to clear up the bottom side waves. Sun's locked down, but the Cold Altar is right there. La Senora will just back out. The turtle has now spawned. Aspect is in position. They will zone out everyone on the side of Donya in this Diggy. Akashi will probably and will secure up the first turtle of the game right here. Good positioning.
Alright, yeah, that is going to be a free turtle for them. 4 people there. Not a lot of contestation coming from the side of CEC. So, in terms of net worth, we kind of have a pretty pretty close lead. I wouldn't say it's too much altogether. It's like a 500 gold lead. An ultimate here coming out from the 1-1. Once again, in terms of kill potential, it's really hard for you to get a kill against that 1-1, especially if she just knows what she's doing. But if you guys have enough gap close, which I think, assuming because of the existence of the Diggy here, with that pullback, I feel like it's very possible for them to try and go for kills against this 1-1.
I really think it is, as now they look forward for a taunt right here for Akashit. There is a heavy spin whatsoever. Meanwhile, the time journey will be popped right away.
Oh, he's
And of
alone.
course, the ult coming in from this Estes. Electo final blast on the backside, looking down for more. Meanwhile, frontside Sin Zhang will figure out. We will position out, but in the front side, we have KYSC already in, taking down 3. Southwestern University shocked as they get 4-0'd from CEC.
I mean, it was a really confusing clash because Southwestern University were kind of going in one by one. Nag-audition sila, bro. People dying one by one, yeah. There was an ultimate clash for the Diggy, but it was taken by the Valentina in terms of, overall CC. And then, even with the Akashit spin, it really wasn't enough to serve as,
The
a
damage
victory.
output.
Yeah, the damage output was just too much. Even with the Farami's existence, in Southwestern University's lineup, it just wasn't enough for them.
It's working for them right now. This Estes pickup coming out from CAC. I think mid-game, they're gonna progress really well right here, Martin. But mid-side though, La Senora against 2 people right now. Aspect in the middle of this bush. They look forward to poke down in this buff zone. Akashit will have this heavy spin. Spins down onto 2. La Senora on the backside. Meanwhile, KYST pops down that ult, but we'll just back out in this situation.
Yeah, and the buff goes to Aspect as well on that Fredrin 4 pick. So right now they're gonna go for this turtle.
Ooh, is it a cheesy one? Front side, the time journey. Nalabasan nila, maghahanap ng isa. Front side, KYST. Meanwhile, Alon sa bandang kiliran, KYST will just back out. La Senora na hanap dito ni KYST, pero mukhang magbaback lang agad sila dito. La Senora will just pop out and back out. Mukhang kinuha lang nila yung turtle doon.
Turtle, yeah. Just secure lang. Objectives. So Akashit will be able to get that turtle. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that fight. Yeah, pretty respectful play here from Southwestern University. Kita nila na they're down 4 kills. They're down net worth a bit. They didn't want to engage lang.
Yeah, but upside though, Zing Zang Song right here in Akashit already in this bush side. I think they're looking for an engagement. The heavy spin is available. The heavy spin is right there. Stuns down Alon in the backside. Maghahanap. Electro Final Blast will not be committed. The dash is in. And there you go. The Electro Final Blast looking for John C right now. But the ult coming up from Estes, healing them all up. Zing Zang Song in the front side. Maghahanap ng isa pero mukhang babak sila. And mid side siguro yung hahanapin na push dito for the side of Southwestern University. Looking for a comeback right now, Martin.
What a play, bro, by Akashit over there, locking in that Valentina with that ultimate. And then no more Valentina that fight. CEC had to back out.
Yeah. Third turtle is near though, and as I can see right now, the gold lead is not so big whatsoever. Bottom side,
yeah.
Hero God and KYST battling it all out the dashes. But KYST will pop out that ult. The stun lockdown, Electro Final Blast will be delayed right here. Pero mukhang lalaban pa dito si Shiro God. KYST maghanap pa siguro dito for Shiro God. Pero mukhang he will just stand it all out right here as they look forward to push down this bottom side.
That is going to mean the tower for both teams actually. Nag-counter trade lang sila sa towers on both opposite sides of the map. I think as of the moment for CEC to be able to secure this continuous leads for them to be able to stick together because they do have the team fight potential with the Valentina being able to steal the time's journey as well as just the overall team fight aspect of having an Estes in
The
general.
taunt is right there. The time journey as well. They steal up the time journey. There's no CC whatsoever. KST in the front side looking down for Donya, but still alive. The Cold Altar will save him up. Sing Zhang Song will go down for the count. KYST looking forward for one more, but this will be a secured turtle for them right now, considering that there's no heavy spin right now for Akashit. Meanwhile, the backside KYST, they try to look and battle it all out, but Aspect right now just taking down this turtle in style.
Yeah, wala. Trabaho lang, bro. Trabaho lang. Just hitting out the turtle while his entire team zones him out. Good teamwork here by CEC. Once again, the gold lead not as much as I'd like to worry about. Just 1,000 gold. However, we do see the dominance right on the side of CEC in terms of these objectives and the team fights being taken. This Valentina pick so good for them just to take that time to journey and use it against the majority of Southwestern University.
Yes, sir. Aspect right now is just going strong. He's not afraid of anyone. Shirogod is in position, but of course, I think it is very favorable if they won't contest because of Aspect and the full health and Shirogod, and of course, Akashit being low in that clash.
Mm-hmm.
Red team turret has been
Here
destroyed.
it is. Aspect though is just fronting up everything with this core hero. Imagine he's a core hero, but he's in the front side right here. They really need to push down. There will be a pullback coming out from La Senora. And this will possibly be a push. Donya on the backside. They have not committed anything whatsoever. They push down the first tier 1 tower. I mean the last tier 1 tower actually. But look at from the left side though, Shirogod is just backdooring it all up. Looking down to cut down and rot everyone, but there it is, Southwestern University. Looking down for Shirogod, but I think this will be an escape yet again for the side of Southwestern. So as I can see right here, Martin, 5-1, but the gold lead is just 2k coming out for the side of CEC. The Lord it will spawn in a bit. There are 30 seconds on the clock right here. Aspect, John C is in the front side. And I really think they really need to keep Aspect alive for the next clashes.
Yeah, Aspect is a pretty vital role here in terms of just being the core. However, because of his fighter nature, I don't think he's really easy, relatively, to take down. Pretty much, no. There's
Yeah.
still gonna be a lot of focus that has to be coming from the side of Southwestern University if they hope to pick off Aspect, especially if he just places rotations as well as his positioning.
Yeah, indeed. And we have here the first Lord of the game. They really need to contest right here, especially as this 1-1 is positioned. Zing Zhang Zong will be jumped in right here. For the side of KYST, the stun lockdown will be evaded. Back to final pass to the backside. Meanwhile, the time journey, the heavy spin is right there to delay it all up. Maghanap pa sila ng isa, pero the SS will be healing everyone right now. They're
much
looking for more.
damage.
Mamatay pa dito sila. Senora, ay hindi pala. Is still alive right here. Dopey D in the backside. Shirogod looking for him right now. The dashes will be sufficient, pero the crossbow tang will be sufficient enough to take him down. Last Senora in the backside. KYST will be the counterpart as this will be a 3-4-2 exchange in this initiation.
Yeah, I mean, Dope still getting a lot of damage na in there, no, as a 1-1. They kind of broke Southwestern University's ranks, even though they're trying to go for a green gauge right now in the middle lane. During that clash, Magut sa bottom lane, jungle of Southwestern University, you can see heroes from Southwestern going towards mid, going towards the bottom side, and going towards, just the middle, in between that. So, bali nag-scatter na sila, bro. So,
Yeah.
in between all that, Dope D just dishing out damage. Even if 3 members of his team is already dead, no? They had
Yeah.
to, Southwestern University was forced to back out kasi the 1-1 already
Yeah,
doing
that's indeed
a lot
true.
of damage.
He really can't be found in that clash. Although Shirogod was trying his best to find the 1-1, the damage output wasn't sufficient to take him down. And John C, my guy, is just carrying it all up. The heals coming out from him was sufficient enough to keep everyone alive in that initiation.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
We have here the second. Is this still the first Lord of the game? I think they're looking for it. Zing Zhang Zong will take him down. The heavy spin will be right there. They take down Aspect. They're looking down for more Hestas at the backside. The heavy spin is still up in the front. Alon will clean up. Meanwhile, KYST looking down for more. The time journey will be popped as well. A 1v4 situation right now for KYST. Just taking down two. Double kill right there. Akashi to the front side. They're looking down. The pullback is right there coming out from this Diggy. So that will be 2-for-2 exchanged, but they have
My
taken down the
God.
Lord. KYST, my guy, just going strong
That
1v4.
was disgusting. In between all 4 people of SWU,
Lagi?
and he wasn't even losing health and killing. If I may so myself, Zing Zhang Zong, however, was able to bring down, I don't know, but Christ, the amount of damage, no? And
KYST,
sustainability
my
from
guy.
Lapu-Lapu.
Oh, the
and
damage
Livermore.
output.
Look at him.
Dude, the damage output
Look
and
at you.
the heal.
May La Senora.
He's level 13 though. He's very high in towards. But Shirogod right here, as I can see, he's playing in a key role position. Just wrapping it all out, just going for a way to split them all up, especially because they're a group type of lineup with meanwhile mid side Akashit, the heavy spin will be right there. They look down for Dope D, goes down for the count. They look down for more Aspect in the backside. Meanwhile at KYST, a 3v1 situation. The Electo final blow looking down for more, but time journey is right there. The Cult Elder will be stolen. They take down this Valentina. They look down for more. This is a 5v3. They take down Aspect. So this will just be KYST and Johnny looking down to defend up this top, mid, and bottom side, Martin.
Lapu-Lapu and Estes. I kind of have hope. I feel like KYST could try and go for an ultimate here, but there is no ultimate here for Estes though. Oh, there it is. Just cool down. This could mean the game for CEC. They're gonna go for the Estes first. He goes down.
Ooh, the stun lock up is right there. KYST 1v4 situation right now. Looking down to heal up everything. But Sing Zhang Song very low in health. Actually on the backside. They look down for more. KYST with the stun will just back out right away. Shirogod meanwhile in the front side being chased down by Alon. And of course our Dope D11 is now up and going again. So KYST successfully defended down that mid side.
However, they are going to lose the middle and bottom lane turret.
Yes sir. But I think in terms of having Xing Zhang Song as Bruno, if they died from that clash, I think they could have ended that game. So good defense coming out from Estes and Lapu Lapu. KYST is just doing so good right now for CEC.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of damage, once again, having to come out to the side of both teams, and the net worth lead as well for the side of Southwestern University, growing a little bit far ahead. They have a little bit of over a 4K to 5K gold lead here for Southwestern University. They also were able to get that Lord for that push. Lord will be up in 5 seconds, however, and I feel like this is something that's super vital. I feel like CEC is still able to go for a contest over here, but they have to play it really smart. They have the Benedetta they have to deal with in the top lane, however.
Mid side though, they're looking for Aspect. They take him down. Johnson they're looking down for more. The slow Electro be committed right away. Shirogod will try to chase down Alon right now. Meanwhile, the heavy spin. You find KYSC. The lock in is there, and of course, Alon will take down. Of course, that heavy spin coming up from this Akai. They look down for more. KYST magana pa ng isa, pero meanwhile, Donya on the backside. They will try to chase down KYST right here, but the heals with the creep right here. The pullback is right there. Donya as well. A 1v3 situation right now where KYST takes down this Diggy. The stun lockdown is right there. Elf to final blast will be committed right here. Akashit is in position. Does he have the heavy spin? No, there is none. 1v3. KYST is still alive, my guy.
Yeah, and if you have to notice, no, while that entire thing was happening, KYST was clearing the middle lane creeps. So, Southwestern University can't go for an endgame push there, even if a few seconds was remaining in terms of the respawn sa mga people in CEC, you know. So, Lord is up right now, and by the timer looks at it, all these heroes will be there around Lord by the time each team decides to go for it. Pero looking at it right now sa mapa, no one's really interested in going for that Lord.
Shirogod 1v1 against KYST isn't a good idea right here, but let's see how this will end up. They're just clearing down waves. They respect down that they really can't fight without KYST. So right here, they know that KYST is out of position. I think they'll try to get a Lord right here. So here it is. Lord, look at the Lord. Xing Zhang
Going
Song.
down so fast. Xing Zhang Song, the amount of damage showing up from that Bruno. It's not gonna be enough, and this
Look at
Benedetta.
Shirogod right now. Look at Shirogod. Oh, he positioned out. He went inside. This guy's not afraid.
For a reason.
This is a Luminous Lord though, so this will rush in and destroy or try to jump in right away to the towers or the ancient that is available for them. So this is a preparation. Shirogod in position, Akashit as well. The only thing that I really need to be careful of is Alon getting down a heavy spin or a heal out. OPD, 1/4 of health being destroyed from him right now. Aspect in the front side, Xing Zhang Song with a damage out, but Shirogod is in position.
Lord's already hitting the Nexus.
Top tier tower, Electro Final Blast is available right here. The time journey as well. Backside, KYST trying to look down. The crossbow tag will be committed. The tree mask on KYST. Looking down for more. KYST is on a chase still. Aspect on the right side though. KYST looking down for Akashi. Alon on the backside. Xing Zhang Song takes him down. 2 down, a 1-for-1 exchange. But of course, this will possibly be not a push again as Southwestern University is just struggling to end it all up. KYST, my guy, is just fronting it all.
I kind of got surprised there for a second that Southwestern University still decided to go for the team fight against CEC. I thought like the Lord is pretty much hitting the Nexus. If all 5 people from Southwestern University decided to just lock into the tower, I feel like they could have gotten it. But I think they were just trying to be like super safe in terms of because the possibility is if that didn't pan out and they get wiped, then there could be a counter push and they instantly lose the game. So I guess I understood why they decided to go for a fair team fight there towards further in the middle lane for CEC. So the way things look right now, the magic damage and then the physical resistance are both being built up
Hmm.
already. These teams are able to do enough damage as well as sustain enough damage. So
Hmm.
I think it all goes down to how good this Diggy plays around their own times
Yeah,
journey and
yeah.
how
Time
Alon
journey.
is able to use his times journey. Because if you look at the Estes, there's still an Estes there, bro. I don't know. It's
Yeah, he
basically gonna
positions well
make
too.
yeah, if he positions well, the entire CEC team's pretty much immortal for the rest of the fight. Don't even get me
Just
started on KYST.
yeah, that's indeed true. KOST and John C right now with this Estes, they're just fronting it all up. Have you noticed in the mid game situation they couldn't kill Aspect. But right now in this late game progression, they kind of can easily kill up Aspect in comparison towards KYST in fronting down. He can really survive amidst 1v4. That's 1v4.
Yeah. So like I said, KYST right now is playing the lanes. Uh, I wonder if there's enough damage now from the side of Southwestern University to stop to help them stop KYST from doing whatever KYST is doing. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
KYST 1v4 things. Nah, we don't want to see that. That's too much.
yeah. That's too much. That's indeed too much. And right here, La Senora in the front side, they realize that the creeps are just charging up top, bottom, and mid. So this is very good right now for the side of Southwestern University as they look forward to take down this third lord
Third
of the
Lord,
game.
yeah.
Alon on the backside, Akashi very low on right. Very low right now, but the cold altar will be popped right away.
Oh,
Tempest is right now locking too. Will there be a follow-up damage? KYS to the backside though.
Alon.
They take down this Estes. Meanwhile, Akashi will probably pop out that immortal. KYST, Zing Sang Song will break him down. Finally, the Terrifier is right there for Shiruga. The dash as
Sure
well
God.
will be available. Will probably just escape, but the splash is available for Alon. They look down for more. Aspect is in position. The Lord will go
Oh,
down to the hands of Aspect, but that's a 5-man wipe. Maniac for Zing Zhang Zong and 14-20. 20 minutes on the clock. I mean,
oh,
19
it
minutes on the clock.
looks like it's the game.
It is.
It
So
is the
that's
game.
the Lord
Wow.
is there though, but John C. I don't really think John C can defend this
Yeah.
right now. So game one goes down to the hands of CEC. They shock down the Titans of Southwestern University. I mean the Cobras of Southwestern University.
Victory!
So that was a very good initiation right there in terms of killing down
That is true.
John C. I think it was John C that died first.
Yeah, but like, at some point you kind of have to credit it towards, the amount of damage coming out from Xing Zhang Zong towards that last team fight. Just the amount of pure burst towards the side of CEC. It's just too much for them to handle. And I kind of think Xing Zhang Zong has to be given credit for that last team fight. The amount of damage entirely coming out from him
Yeah,
was just, pure bliss, and his positioning absolutely perfect.
true.
Wasn't worried about his health for a second. Full HP towards the end of the fight. That's how when you have a good you know, the game's won.
Position, my guy. Very evident right here for Xing Zhang Zong. And of course, props to Akashir as well for positioning with that heavy
Mm-hmm.
spin and that last flash. He heavy spin and locked down two members, right? I think it was it wasn't KYSC, it was Aspect and Alon, making them
Mm-hmm.
not
Yeah.
usable in that clash. Hero got as
Yeah.
well. He tried to escape though, but the splash from Alon was just high damage.
Yeah. And in terms of positioning, I can't really, say any bad things about Dope D. It just so happened that he did die like second to the last, if I'm not mistaken. So I kind of just have to credit it to which team was able to live better towards the end of the fight. Dope D did try and survive, however, it just wasn't enough in terms of draft, I'd like to say. So where are we at right now, Dion?
So
Keep your
okay,
break.
that was the first game of CEC versus Southwestern University. So we'll head out onto game two after our 5-minute break. So we'll have a 5-minute break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned, love the stream, and continue to share so that everyone will enjoy. We'll be right back. Okay, so we're back to the stream right here. So 1-0 towards CEC. They stunned down Southwestern University, the Cobras, which we know
Mhm.
as are very strong. CEC actually has their own way of taking down. So okay, this is the
Well,
second
Southwestern
game.
University won last game.
Wait, what? Southwestern University. I mean,
Yeah,
my
upper
bad,
right.
my
Yeah,
bad,
yeah,
my
yeah.
bad, my bad.
Southwestern University
The,
was
the
actually
the
down
aggression
1-1.
from KYST hyped me up. I thought they won. My bad, my bad.
Hype from KYST, on that
Yeah,
Lapu-Lapu doing
KYST.
so much actually for the vast majority of his team. Grabe. 1v4 at like 2 points in the game.
So, to the viewers, comment down below who's KYST actually. We want to know who this guy is. He's actually pretty good with this Lapu-Lapu. I think he really is from Cebu. The pride of Cebu. Really. Picking down Lapu-Lapu. So I think we're just waiting for someone to ready check. It's Donya.
Mhm.
So what are your expectations right now for CEC? How will they progress in towards drafting right now?
I guess as of the moment they could be a little bit more serious, pero lagi it was Southwestern University who decided to go for the Fanny and Layla ban. And a lot of confidence coming out from them, no? But it did pan out. They did take that game. So we'll see if they decide to go for the same bans here, considering sila na yung first ban. I
Lila
doubt it
ban.
though.
Lila ban, by the way. Asa daw. Arade ay si Lloyd Tenorio. Shout outs to Lloyd Tenorio, no? Very good Lapu-Lapu player. Okay, black screen. What's going on? Wait, okay. Okay, so let's see who banned. Okay, they didn't ban, but did someone ban already, or they didn't ban for Southwestern
I
University?
didn't cure the pain. I harness it.
Alright, Valentina being banned. So no ban
They
on
didn't ban.
Southwestern, bro. Yeah, no ban.
My God,
Their
these
first
guys.
ban didn't ban anyone.
This the
Confidence
confidence
from Southwestern
again.
University.
They
No
took
ban
the
again?
Valentina.
Sure.
New meta daw
No
ba?
way.
New meta
No
daw
way.
na ba?
Funny.
Tara de. Di sila ginahan mo ban og kanang Layla, so might as well di na sila mo ban daw.
Basin sila maglaylo ba?
Lagi? Ato nagkataan dito maglayla. So, I respect bans right here for CEC. They banned out
Alright.
1-1
Farm
from
is
Sing Sang
open.
Song. Yeah, the farm is open. La Senora. Farsa as well.
Kaja.
Your Kaja's so
pretty
good.
much.
Kaja's so good in this patch, dude. Yung
Yeah,
burst damage
I like this.
for magical can actually burst down anyone. Especially, have you seen Core Kaja lately?
Yeah. Kanina, may nag-core Kaja. Though, it wasn't as potent.
Valor and
Still,
loyalty in a
they
dead
locked in the
body.
Leomord. Does this mean a fire miss for CEC?
I really think it is. They don't have a Valentina though, so this is a very good Leomord pickup. And oh no, they're letting KYST do it again.
Homeland, and it will soon be your burial
Oh
ground.
no, KYST with the Lapu-Lapu again.
I am the
Alright,
power
this
of
guy's
light
confident.
incarnate.
Confident in his Lapu-Lapu. Fix it instantly. This Kaja is looking towards a more support or tank-centered role, no? Okay, obviously, KYST is going to be in the XP layman.
Yeah, it's gonna front up everything.
So
Donya.
none of these teams picking up for Amis.
They will
Sheer
only
God.
make my blade
His lack of
sharper.
potency now, at least. Okay, never mind.
Oh,
Spoke too soon.
Paramis.
Locked in the for Southwestern University. That Miss La Senora will take it. Shiro God, bro. By the way, on that Benedetta MVP last game.
Yeah.
Mobility, 3 kills lang, no? Pero I think he had like 12, 13
Yeah.
assists.
The objective gaming coming out from Shiro Gods, ratting it all out, just making ways for them to split up in the clash. So Shiro Gods right there, just pulling down waves, ratting it all out, pushing down objectives gaming, elect to final blow on the Lord or the Turtle. So I really think he deserved that MVP placement for
Yeah,
last game.
true. So we have Dope now on Beatrix. Okay. Sure.
Favorable.
What do you think is the MM for Southwestern? Leslie ba? Or are they gonna go for Claude maybe? Because Bruno's banned and there is no Beatrix.
I think Leslie is not a good pick in towards going against a Kaja pickup, considering that if he goes invisible, he'll just be hit up by the ring coming out from John C, and
Ring,
will just
and
be
then
Divine Judgment
okay,
right away.
That's
Kai
true.
Bando. CC alone
Mm,
though, he picked up a good support hero from last game. What do you think he'll pick up right here?
no, he was a mage last game. He was Valentina. So right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
we get here pretty. For the mage here, I guess it's pretty much just gonna be a lesson euro. So what do they need as of the moment? An MM. Yeah, it's pretty much gonna be a Claude. I kind of pictured as well,
Oh my
but
god.
he has to be really careful.
Ooh, Fatal
Oh, the
Links!
Atlas
AoE. They're going for AoE on everyone right now. Akashi and La Senora, Shiroga, Donya with the Fatal Link, Zing Zang Zong with the
Yeah,
placing the
remember, bro. This
falling
is
wave.
Zing Zhang Zong, dude. This guy
Yeah,
knows how to position. This guy knows when his power spikes are. Kind of
yeah,
excited to
yeah.
see a Claude that knows what he's doing.
Donya
Moving
as
into
well.
this game.
Hey, do you remember Donya from the opening? The Fatal Links that he had? Like 3-man,
Yeah,
4-man Fatal Links.
always, always.
Ooh, this is a
3,000
very good
euros.
pickup. They really
Okay.
they really needed someone with the mobility to match up with the phantom speed of Akashi with this Leomord. So this is a very good pickup. Aspect with the Martis pick right here.
All right, so with that Martis pick, I think it kind of forms up a little bit more tankiness in terms of the Kaja there, who I assume building support tank. Thus, they have the Lapu Lapu already with the Martis, no? With the Martis score, who do you think has the upper hand in terms of rotation?
I think it's the Martis core
Martis,
considering
no?
that
Yeah, the clean.
he's not dependent on the Phantom Steed.
That's
Unlike it,
true.
Martis has this way of creating mobility just by proccing his skills.
Yeah, that's true.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
Kind of excited for Shiroga though.
Alright, so welcome back. So this is game 2 of our second series of the game, Cesafi 2022. This is Southwestern University against CEC. So 1-0 already in for Southwestern University. Will there be a comeback right here for CEC, or will Southwestern University get a 2-0 for this side? Donya in the mid side, looking down to clear down just waves and just preparing for this little water.
Alright, so a lot of shoutouts towards Aina Hero. Pinamanagkao ng CC. Alright, so here's gonna be an engage on top lane towards KYST. They don't want to give him an easy time. No, they're gonna try and make
Yeah.
KYST's life as hard as possible. We all know what he did during the last game.
Yeah,
It was
when he
not a
got
good
free.
time.
Really not a good time. So actually that's a good pickup right there for their side. They're trying to find a way to at least minimize the goal that and the zoning as well for KYST to actually not get resources the soonest possible ways he can. Pasignordo looking forward for Aspect. And they're trying to zone up this buff, trying to poke up Aspect 1v3 situation. KYST in the left side, Petrify is right there.
Pop.
A 2v4, 2v3 situation, KYST will just back out as John C is now available. Now Senor just rotating around, poking it all up, and Aspect getting down that buff.
I mean, being able to go and pass through terrain, that's a little bit OP, but you know,
Yeah.
they left it home. They left him open anyway. They knew what they were gonna deal with. We'll see if CEC has what it takes to respond to the picks coming out from Southwestern University.
So 2 minutes in the clock, and the first turtle of the game will spawn in a bit. Donya still doesn't have this Fatal Links in comparison. I mean, nobody has a level 4 in comparison to
Apart from-
Akashi. Akashi, yeah, apart from Akashi and Aspect, they have their ults available. Donya, though, level 4, the timing is very good right now. If they can Fatal Links, but the turtle will go down to the hands of Aspect. So Southwestern playing slow right now. They really respect. Is there a Fatal Links? And there will be none as the Phantom Speed is right there. And of course the real world manipulation as well. Looking down for more. KYS in the front side. The silence of course. La Senora, a 1v4 situation. Will try to back out but the chase down. And the claws will be right there. La Senora will go down for the count as John C will chase him down. It's a good initiation right there.
In terms of like the total initiation, I guess the amount of items that are coming into the side of CEC right now, no 3 kills on the scoreboard for them. They have a little bit of a really big gold lead actually coming out from CEC right now. I feel like Akashit is just a little bit slower in terms of jungle clear speed as a Leomord core in comparison to the Martes Bitaw.
Yeah,
So as you can
mobility-wise.
see here, yeah. And now there's gonna be an engage.
Will there be a fatal links? There is a fatal links whatsoever. The sniper shot will be right there. The decimation will be there, but the phantom speed is available. Aspect is stun locked up in the backside. Rear world manipulation blazing to what the spray is coming out from Dope D. Coming out from the machine gun. Dope D takes down one. Leeward will go down for the count, but it will be a 1-for-1 exchange. Alon chasing down for La Senora. Electro Final Blast will be right there. Will they try to chase down for more? Alon and Chauncey is right here, and of course they do not have the Divine Judgment available whatsoever. So back KYST at the backside door, they're looking down for more. Will there be a stun lock up? KYST is still chasing down for Shiro God, but I think that's a back-off initiation for both sides. They respect it all up.
Yeah, a little bit of a mistake there from Aspect. It was kind of in the middle of everything. So when Zing Zhang Zong, I'm sorry, Akashit actually was able to pop up that Phantom Steed, there really wasn't enough room for Aspect, the Mortis, to try and run away from that.
So right here, Donya, Aspect is now positioning in this lane. Donya does have this Fatal Links available. The Phantom Steed will be popped right here. I think they will try to chase down in the backside though. Alon will be chased down by Shiro God. The Divine Judgment will pull him out of. Meanwhile, in the front side, KYSC going strong once
Shiro
again.
God.
A 1v3 situation. KYSC takes down one. Still alive. Real world manipulation. A 2-man, a 3-man Fatal Links. The Phantom Steed was not successful enough to dash in. But meanwhile, in the backside, the full altar is available. La Senora looking down for more. This Paramis is just controlling it all up. This Leomord chasing down for more. The flicker will be popped by Dope D as 4 goes down for the count. A 3-man Fatal Links for Donya right there. Martin, they're trying to chase down for more. La Senora going strong as they take down 4 members for La Senora. 1 down for Akashi. So this will be a turtle going to the hands of Southwestern University.
Yeah, and you don't want to give La Senora the kills on that farm. It's the amount of magic damage then coming from them is going to be too much, you know. We have John right now, the card judge, checking out the turtle. Will there be a steal? No, there won't be. Retrieved instantly by Akashit. So, in terms of like the overall, sustainability of the team fight, KYST, as much as he can last, no, I feel like Dope D has to get a little bit more items to be able to, dish out as much damage in comparison to what we're getting from this Leomord Phantom Steed and the Faramis in general. Even Shiro God too on the sidelines. And not to mention, this isn't like, the time of the game like the power spike now on Flood. When the Flood gets his items, it's just only going to get worse for CEC.
Yeah, that's indeed true. So they really need to time it all up. Meanwhile though, KYSD trying to zone out and poke up Akashi, trying to farm right here. La Senora is in position. We'll just zone out in this position. So 70 seconds before this, is it a turtle? It's still a turtle for their fight.
It is, yeah. So once again, in terms of rotation, Akashit already making ends meet with that Phantom Steed. They definitely can go for those engages instantly. See, Phantom Steed early on already.
They are looking for more jump in right here. Real manipulation. They try to look down for this Phantom Speed. Leomord goes down for the count. A 3-man Fatal Links, the real world manipulation combination, but he will go down for the count as 2-for-1 exchange right here being brought out right here for Southwestern University. CEC, they actually found a way with the real-world manipulation to control up that Atlas. Although the initiation was there for Donya, but of course there was no follow-up damage whatsoever.
That's true. I mean, you kind of have to credit it towards, the ability of CEC to try and play around that Phantom Steed bit. Because Akash kind of popped it a bit early. And then when they were able to try and catch him, and you notice his skills were on cooldown, both the dash and the first skill burst, then they were able to capitalize on that and burst him down without him having any escape whatsoever to run away.
That's indeed true. La Senora though in this mid, right?
Did you see though that Divine Judgment onto Leomord?
Yeah. They just controlled him.
Manipulation too by Alon.
They really controlled him really well. Yes, indeed true. Bottom side of Phantom Steed is right there. The Fatal Links hits up onto 1. Dope D goes down for the count, so this will be a secured kill. A secured tower push. KYSC in the front side looking down to lock up onto this Phantom Steed. Leomord, the flicker is right there. The blazing duel will be sufficient enough to take down KISC, but the crits are right there for the side of Akashit. They take down 2, coming down for more. Alon and Aspect in the backside. To 4v2 as it will be a successful initiation. 3-for-0 exchange right there. And bottom side push as well coming out from Southwestern University.
Yeah, the amount of damage from Zing Zhang Zong was enough to take down KYST, especially with the range. It's really useful now to have that kind of MM. Somebody who has so much mobility, super fast in movement speed as well as has jumps. It's harder for KYST to try and catch that kind of MM despite the number of dashes that Lapu Lapu has. So it's gonna be relatively harder for him, especially with Zing Zhang Zhong, who knows what he's doing in terms of positioning with and the Cloud's already three kills. Already has 3 kills. So in terms of items, wala na. He's kind of kunat na.
Mhm.
Kind of yeah.
Yeah. 10-8 though. And the goal lead is
10-8.
not so high whatsoever. Donya is looking down for a fatal link. Sits up onto one on the backside. The real world manipulation. The blazing dude popped as well. The shotgun, the machine gun being popped right here. Backside aspect tries to look down for more. The sniper shot will not connect. La Senora on the run. Collects the final blow. Will it be committed by the phantom speed from Akashit? They try to chase down Alon. And it will be successful as they take him down in style. 2-for-1 exchange. They try to chase down for Dope D, but the damage output they take down. A counterpart. Atlas goes down for the counter. The final blow will be committed, but it was not sufficient to chase down Dope D with this Beatrix.
Well, I mean, in terms of like overall team fight potential, KYST, we all know how he does. He's kind of still in it in pretty much, all that goes on. And with KYST and Aspect Mangod, two fighters being in the middle of everything, it's easier for the real world manipulation to be able to dish out a lot of damage. But we have to look at Zing Zhang Zong Mangod, because once he jumps in and pops his ultimate, regardless of real world manipulation, wala na. Alon's just dead to a pulp.
Yeah, that's indeed true.
Just gone. Absolutely gone. And then, not to mention how much credit we have to give to Donya for those
Initiations.
no?
Yeah. Very good right there. So it's
Absolutely.
Southwestern just
crazy
playing in a
setup.
team style. They're just playing in team style right now. This is the first Lord of the game though, and look at the positioning of Shiro God right here. The Phantom Steed will be committed, the knock up for 2, they look down for more, and of course the real world manipulation is low as well. There will not be any fatal links committed whatsoever, as the death was just too fast right there. The Phantom Speed, active final blow, they look down for more. KYST will miss out that stun, they look down for more. The Cold Altar will be available. Aspect will possibly go down for the count, as the Claude is right there with the VMI palikod. Magkaharap pa sila dito. Akashit La Senora looking down for Johnsy. Hahanapin pa at mamamatay dito as we go down for the hands of CEC. Southwestern University is just doing so good, forcing down KYST and Dope D to actually back out and TP out, as they have claimed the Lord ready for side of Southwestern University.
Wow, I think this is gonna mean the top tower and the middle tower for CEC, because they have to defend against this Lord pushing towards the bottom lane. Once again, 3 people still just coming to respawn back from CEC, and I think this could mean the middle lane turret.
Did a fatal links, and it is the Phantom Speed available as well. Real world manipulation being committed, and of course the
but there's no
Rockets will be
minions.
right there. They will take down Action. I think they
They're getting
overextended. They overextended in that clash, to be honest.
Yeah, and they're getting punished for it. Very good capitalization here from CEC. That bottom lane turret will go down, however.
VMI palikod. So okay. So actually, if they just had this patience for a bit, I think they could have taken down a tier 3 tower. But for now, it was well defended for the side of CEC, Martin.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, CEC is still holding it out, actually. I kind of have hope a little bit for them, especially with the amount of damage that Dope is doing, along with, the real world manipulation that we've seen from Alon. It could still pretty much be a really good team fight for them. But the draft coming out from Southwestern University is just kind of too good looking for me. They have Zing Zhang Zong to rely on with a Claude later on in
Yeah,
the
the
late game.
blazing
And then
dude.
the setups from Donya, Shiro God just being a
AOE.
a
Yeah.
pain in the butt in the back lines. La Senora making sure they still have team fight in them, even if they get picked off in the Nakashit. To mention everybody else, it's just a lot coming from
Yeah.
them.
Team
I
play in
don't, yeah,
AOE.
I don't see that kind of complete draft synergy in terms of team fights. Coming out on the side of CEC though, they are holding fast. So I guess I'm just here waiting to see what happens.
Let's see though, as the Phantom Steed will now be committed. I think they really want to push down this mid-side tower. Donya has a flicker available in 3 seconds right now. 15, 12 minutes on the clock. 50 seconds before this Lord spawns though, so it's still a long time to go. They don't have Phantom Speed, so they can't fight right now.
That is
So,
true.
what do you
So
think though, Dope D? What should Dope D actually do? Will he go for a shotgun build, or will he go for that rifle and rocket type of build?
are you kidding me? I feel like he has to go for the rifle rocket kind of build. I mean, a shotgun build would be good if you can go for like those pickoffs.
Yeah, single
But
target.
but if you look at it right now, there's Donya, there's La
Yeah,
Senora,
Donya's
and
just
Nakashita.
everywhere.
You do not want to get within you don't want to like remove the gap between you and these champions all on your own. Like the gap close is what you need to go against the Leomord, to go up against Shirogan, to go up against Zing Zang Zang. You need space. You don't want to go for a shotgun build. At least
That's indeed
I
true.
don't think. Yeah,
It's not suitable for the match right now, especially with the heroes they have. And this
that's
is the second. Is this the second Lord? Ah, yeah, it's the second Lord. This is
second.
a Luminous Lord. But look at Shirogod. The position of Shirogod right now. It's just ratting down. But look at KYST as well. It's just rotating around as well. Ooh, the Divine Judgment is right there. La Senora is
Oh
found and will
God.
go down for the count 15-3. And of course, Donya will try to go for the squid form, looking down for a Fatal Links. They have KYST, but the good thing about La Senora though is he can revive very fast. Donya right here with a Fatal Links is up to one, but the aspect right there with an anti-CC out on the back end, placing to a takedown one. The cold counter
Alon
will
is
be available
gone.
to P. Will go down to that with the Phantom Steed coming up Akashi. They look down for more. KYSC in position. Zing Zang Song. DPI right here just placing down the physical damage coming out from him. 4 people going down to the hands of Southwestern University. They take down the Lord, and the only one left right here is KYSC and John C. So that was a very good clash coming out from them, Martin.
Yeah, I mean that's already going to mean the middle turret for the side of Southwestern University. And if you look at the entire map right now, no towers from Southwestern University have been taken down, and while that happens,
Dear
Real
God.
God will fall down. Yeah.
Overextend for a bit.
But once again, there's only one tower taken from the side of CEC here. They only got the bottom tower in comparison to the 6 towers that was taken by Southwestern
Phantom
University.
Steed, Fatal Links, KYST, Werewolf Manipulation, the Rocket combination coming up from CEC takes down 4 members. What a combination of skills right there. CEC, what was that, Martin?
No way. I can't. I have to look at the stream again. That was too
Yeah,
much. I want to see this
dude.
happen in real life. Oh my God! Look at that setup. All of them just there. Oh my God! The Pierce. It's KYST with the 5-man stun. It was him after all with Dope D and the Rockets. Unbelievable! What the WTF's going out in the chat right now? In our live stream. Oh my God! This is ML. This is ML.
Damn. The combination of skills. Damn, I'm still shocked from that combination coming out from CEC. They really know that AOE damage output.
Ah,
Quincy,
my
John C is
God.
right there. There's no Divine Judgment. Dude, I'm still stunned. What was that? The damage output.
My God, I mean, I expected that kind of damage coming from the Blade of Despair, Malefic Roar, doped, Beatrix, right? But like the setup especially was just so beautiful.
Yeah, that's
Like
indeed
they
true.
were
The real world
all wrapped
manipulation
up
as well.
together. The stun, because the thing is,
All up.
the rocket animation from Dope D was already going out when the stun happened. It
Yeah, yeah.
literally went down to split-second perfection. That entire setup, absolutely amazing coming out from both teams.
And the greatest thing about it, it was a very good setup, and the real world manipulation hold was there as well. Holding 4 people up together, my God, it was so good. Oh my God,
Unbelievable.
that was so good. How did
So
they
good.
do that? CEC, they really responded like, we're still in this game. We're not going down.
Yep, pretty much. So once again, in the middle lane right now, Southwestern University just trying to clear up the lanes, pretty much applying a bit more pressure towards CEC, trying to keep them on their high ground while they take the vast majority of their towers.
Johnsy though,
Their jungle.
out of position for Johnsy right now. They really need him for the clash. They pop out the Fatal Links just to ensure the kill, and Johnsy will go down for the count. So this will be a secured Lord. This will be
Yeah,
very
but
difficult
it's-
for them to
it's
contest.
Lord.
Phantom Steed collected though. Mid side, look at Sheergod. He's really not afraid to go against anyone right now.
Yeah, I mean, who would be at this point when you're Benedetta? That's literally, literally
Yeah,
all the amount of
Benedetta.
items.
Benedetta doing Benedetta things.
Yeah, for real. 17-minute Benedetta, unkillable almost even. I'd say.
So this is a Lord pickup for them. This is still a Luminous Lord, but this is a level 3 Lord, so they must be very careful. The only problematic thing I see for them right now, Martin, is this is a level 3 Lord, so they really need to commit the rockets right here. So in terms of going again for that combination, I think it's unlikely to happen.
Yeah, but we could hold out a little bit of hope. He could probably just go for the
Yeah, I
shotgun and
really want to
shotgun
see it
down the
again.
Lord. Yeah, absolutely insane. But we have to note, Xing Zhang Zong right now is full item on this squad. This is a force to be reckoned with. I'll be staring at him the entire time for the next clash. Actually, I'm fairly convinced he can burst down Alon and other backlines. By
Mhm.
just jumping in and using his ult.
Look at
All
Donya
right
though.
now.
He's just preparing. He's just preparing. They committed the rockets
Yeah, they
already.
committed the rockets, but not towards the
Donya,
Lord.
they now have the conceal available. The flicker is available as well. Johnson in the front side. They're looking down for Sheer God. The slows is right there. Zing Zang Zong taking down Stack.
Lord
I think
getting
they're
low.
looking for. Oh, they can. Oh yeah, I think it's likely to happen again. That combination. Sniper shot hits down to Sheer God.
Mhm.
Bottom
This
side and the creeps are charging in though.
this middle turret looks as good as dead, honestly.
Mhm.
Yep,
So
there
they
you go.
take
Bandit.
down.
I will
They
try
take
and
down.
ignite it.
Ooh.
Destroyed.
Yep,
So
there we go.
successfully
There.
does so. Backside, Donya is right there. Didn't commit the Fatal Link's flicker though. So I think they really need to push down this bottom side before they can actually go down inside the high ground. Do you think they need to wait for the Lord again, or will they engage right here?
I mean, like pretty much. I'm just trying to see how CEC is able to go for their team fights. Because by the way it looks now, I don't think they can go for a front to back kind of build. Because I feel like relatively the Beatrix loses in those kind of
Mhm,
clashes against the Cloud. So
mhm,
I'm just kind of expecting na they go for once again those team fight wombo jumbos na you don't really understand what's going on, but they get everyone
mhm.
anyway. And I'm and I,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
I'm
really
fairly
true.
confident that's going to happen because of KYST. You all know how this guy plays. Absolute beast on that Lapu Lapu.
Mhm, that's indeed true. Yeah, KYST and Shiro God, my guy, they're just not afraid to go in whatsoever in clashes. The sustain they get from healing is actually so good, and they really can utilize their heroes so well. So when we look at the graph right here, it's going down to Southwestern University. It went down for CEC for a bit, but Southwestern University is just taking down the lead, 64K to 59K. So the gold lead right here is just 5K for them.
Yeah, pretty steady lead here from the side of uh Southwestern University. So this is gonna be the third Lord.
Fourth Lord.
Alright, the fourth Lord already up. That's 60k health on four legs, baby. But doesn't matter, the amount of damage you have from both teams will be enough, however,
Yes.
to make it seem like a normal Lord. We'll see, however, if there's any contest. Alright, we have
Mm-hmm.
Danya.
La Senor as well. The Lord is now onto half health right here. La Senor on the front side. John C looking down for one. KYST, the Phantom Steed, will be committed. Maghahanap sila dito ng isa. The final though will be right there. Maghahanap sila dito. Backside though, they're looking down for more. They take down Alon. Looking down for more. And of course, the Cold Altar will be popped to ensure that no one dies from this initiation. And KYST amidst four people right now possibly goes down for the
Oh, he
count.
still
Will
has
pop
the
up a
immortality
three-man
though.
fatal links. But will there be a follow-up damage? Dope D in the backside. John C as well. Divine Judgment was available, but they take down and pop out that immortality coming out from them. So this is still a 4v5 situation. But look at Xing Zhang Zong right now. Prioritizing the Lord.
Yeah. He is getting enough damage in already. So this is going to mean another Lord for the side of Southwestern University, and I'm kind of worried if CEC is going to be able to handle it. Uh, yeah, is it going to be able to handle a fourth Lord being pushing towards your lane? Really tanky, and they don't really have a lot of single target bitong burst down for the Lord. Apart from like this Beatrix, and at the same time, you kind of have to worry about which weapons she uses because it's easier for the enemy team to go for those pickoffs. We have Shiroga, Donya, and Xing Zhang Zong able to jump a closer range Beatrix at any time.
It's indeed true. The Lord will now spawn in 13 seconds in. And that's the Lord going down and marching down this
Whoa,
mid side. 2018 though. What a year.
what a
Out
year!
of context.
What a year! 2018.
Dude, it's 22 minutes in already. It's just late game right now for MLs. For Dota, this is just mid game.
That's
Somehow.
true. Somehow.
Somehow. The comparison of games. John C will be spotted out. but will back out right away. They have
maybe.
immortalities for everyone right now. Phantom Seed will be committed. They look down for KYST. The backside, the real world manipulation being committed. KYST jumping in. The cold altar is available. Maghanap sila dito ng isa. Backside si John C. dito with a spray right there. But they take down Alon and a fatal links hits up on the tree. They take down two members. That's making the front side. They look down for more. As Akashi in the front side with the Phantom Speed. They take down 5 and that is it. They take down the game and they take it down in style. Southwestern University with the victory right here. 2-0 for Cesafi's second week 2022.
Yeah, absolutely insane. Well, once again, very convincing win coming out from the side of Southwestern University. Although, however, we have to give credit where it's due. CEC did put up a fight. KYST especially, man, this guy Andres Lapu-Lapu, absolutely crazy, carrying the vast majority of that game and the previous game actually, making them have more of a shot than they want. So we can see a lot of GGs right now here sa tong live. Sleep well, Rao CEC. Nice one, Cobras.
That was a very good game for sure. Southwestern CEC though, they really proved that they can really fight with the Cobras coming out from Southwestern University. KYST, the new idol of this week, my guy.
Yeah, you saw that setup in mid lane. Never forget highlights. Those were highlights, bro.
So I'm watching the replay right now.
Yeah, I can't. From 4-0 kills to 2-0 matchup.
I'm watching it over and over again. It's so good. I'll clip this. Okay. So, guys, that was 2-0 for Southwestern University. That was the last game and the last series of the second week of Cesafi 2022. So, in towards the MVP, it's a battle between, the MVP, but of the week. So, it's a battle between Shiro God and KYST, to be honest.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, dude. The amount of hero vibes I'm getting from KYST, those
true.
1v4s, I just have to give it to KYST. MVP of the week, up for debate. If you guys have any other ideas for who's MVP of the week, just comment down in our live section right now of the Cesafi Esports League page. Let us know who you guys think is the MVP of the week. But based on our observations, we cannot give it to anybody else but KYST.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
I agree with you with that one, Martin. KYST was just so good.
And it's not just those few seconds of being able to 1v4. It's the consistency in his gameplay, bro. Throughout the entire game, this guy has not wavered. He never became food. Even if he gets ganged up on, he knows his game sense is absolutely perfect. That's why I kind of have to give him, the best player of the week.
That's indeed true. So, Southwestern University and CEC, my MVP as well is KYST from CEC. So, of course, that's 2-0, and that's the last series and the last game of the second week of Cesafi 2022. So, that's all that we have for today, and of course, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Continue to love and share the stream for the next year's live stream for week 3, because Christmas is coming. So, an early Merry Christmas to everyone, a Happy New Year, and of course, hopefully there will be a rise in towards esports, especially supports Cesafi still and towards next year as well.
Alright, so once again, these are your casters. Dumpster Fire here, as well as Neon, and I think this is going to be the end. The score screens are being created by Tech. However, a little bit more discussion as to what the Cesafi Esports League is. So for you guys who don't know, but already know what Cesafi is, Cesafi is already a coalition of the sports, within the Cebu region, and being able to, pretty much gather the greatest talents in terms of sports, as far as sports is concerned. But then again, with the first installment of esports, although Mobile Legends lang muna, we are more than excited to have Cesafi Esports League become a thing. We thank all the people who made it possible. Firstly, our sponsors like Virginia Food Incorporated, as well as the number of staff and the people who are behind Cesafi Esports League. We thank you so much for giving us this opportunity and for giving everybody some good damn Mobile Legends.
Okay, so Southwestern University 2-0, and of course the last game as well. All in all, every game was fun in today's matchup, Martin. So, okay, so we thank you very much for staying tuned in the stream. And of course, we're your casters for today. I'm Dion, and of course, we have here. Where's Martin? I'm
All
Dion,
right.
and we have here.